MILB TV as that ball is topped back to the mound, and Rodriguez Cruz, an easy pick up and throw on to first, and Park is retired for draft pick out of Oklahoma State in this year's draft, and he strikes out swinging on an off-speed pitch, and there's one down. Defensively for Winston-Salem, Ryan Galaney at first tonight, Jordan Sprinkle at second, Miguel Santos at short, Wes Kath at third. In the outfield, it's Samuel Zavala in left, Eddie Park in center, Casey Saki in right, Kobe Smelly behind the plate. Here's another one of the 2024 draft choices, Will Turner, seventh rounder out of South Alabama, fouls the first pitch away, and he takes that one inside a ball. 1 for 10 in the series, 6 for 67 since being placed with Greenville after the draft. That's down and inside. That's an .090 average. He has driven in 7 runs, and I've said it a couple of times in this series. He's had some better-looking swings in the first 3 games of this series, just not a lot of results to show for it. That's high and away, ball 3. So he's trying to become a one-out base runner here, ahead in the count 3-1 with Nellie Taylor waiting on deck. 3-1 pitch is upstairs, ball 4, and Turner does indeed draw a one-out base on balls. He'll trot on down to first base, and here's Taylor, who had last night off, 2 for 7 combined in the first 2 games of the series. He's hit in 4 straight and a .269 batter since being promoted from Salem. That's in just 7 games. 7 for 26, has a home run and has knocked in 4. Takes the first pitch for a strike from Seth Keener. Left-handed batter. Third baseline wide open for him as they shift as much as they're allowed to on the left side of the infield. And he fouls this one out of play left side. Crowd starting to fill in here in the bottom of the first inning. Looks like there's going to be a nice Friday night crowd. Fireworks tonight, the final Friday night fireworks of the season. No balls and 2 strikes to Taylor. Brian Gonzalez on deck. Keener with the pause at the belt and the 0-2 pitch, and it's way high and outside. Holding at 1-2. See some of the shenanigans going on the concourse. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and Taylor fouls a breaking ball away and knocked down with the bat by Gonzalez in the on-deck circle. Holding at 1-2. Right-hander takes a big, deep breath as he gets the sign from Colby Smelly. And the pitch. And it's a little bit low, or maybe inside. Smelly thought that they had Nellie Taylor struck out, but the home plate umpire, David Sabal, did not. So it's 2-2. And the break-even pitch, strike 3 swinging, threw a changeup and had him way out in front, 2 down. So now Gonzo, who had a 2-hit night last night, the first, a rocket solo home run out of here off of the apartment complexes out in left center field. His 19th of the season. And not only did it snap the drive scoreless inning streak at 20, but it made him the franchise's all-time career home run leader at 30. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Was joking with Iggy Suarez in our pregame interview that on one hand, it's a nice accomplishment. On the other hand, you think back to the movie Bull Durham, and Crash Davis wasn't real thrilled about being the all-time minor league home run champion. Throw over to first, and they almost got Turner. Just got back ahead of the tag. He was leaning, and did somebody just get thrown out of the game? Nope, they called a balk. And I'll tell you why they called a balk. If we can get another look at this, I believe it's because Keener did a jump spin instead of a step and throw. Yep. So the balk moves Turner into scoring position. No balls and a strike to Gonzalez. And now a base hit here could get the drive on the board in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch. And it's dribbled foul up the third baseline. No balls and 2 strikes. Gonzalez back in. Behind in the count, 0-2 with Will Turner at second. 2 down, and the pitch is low and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Should Gonzo reach, Hudson White would be next. Here comes the 1-2. Strike 3 swinging, a breaking ball. Looked like a slider. Darting down and away, and Keener strikes out the side around the 1-out walk. Drive strand a runner, and after a full inning, it remains scoreless here at Fluor Field.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Sometimes we try to fit it all in. Sometimes we don't know what's in store. Sometimes we find what we're looking for. Sometimes we're rolling easy and free. Sometimes 1 and 1 makes 3. So much to love along this ride. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Stay up to date on all things Fluor Field and Greenville Drive. The Greenville Drive magazine is the hot spot to learn all about what's happening here at Fluor Field. Check it out at greenvilledrive.com. Scoreless as we hit the bottom of inning, or the top of inning number 2, I should say. It'll be the middle third of the batting order. Saki, Galaney, and Kath.
Moving up to Winston, Salem, division pitcher Alvaro Rodriguez. Right fielder Casey Saki.
Saki 4 for 12, a double, 3 RBIs in the series, and he had the 2-run double last night that tied the game. Takes a breaking ball down and away, ball 1. Hitting .284, 2 homers, and 8 runs batted in. And he hits this one in the air to right center field, but easy out there for Nellie Taylor. And there's 1 out. Rodriguez Cruz has retired the first 4. And now Ryan Galaney, the Wofford College product, just up the road from where we are, having a nice series. He's 3 for 7 with a double, a solo home run. He's walked 5 times. He's drawn bases on balls in 5 straight games, all 3 so far in this series. Takes that one down and away a ball. Hitting .222 overall, 10 homers, 33 runs batted in. Takes a big hack and he fouls that one away. At Kannapolis, from the start of the season through June 4th when he was promoted, there's ball 2. Hit .346 with 7 homers and 39 runs batted in. 16 multi-hit games and 11 multi-RBI games. 2-1 pitch is outside ball 3. He is a Mason, Ohio product right outside of Cincinnati. Foul straight back. Matter of fact, he played for Moeller High School, which is famous in Cincinnati and nationally for both its football and its baseball programs. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And it's up and in ball 4, and he has walked for the 6th time in the series and for the 6th consecutive game. First base runner that Rodriguez Cruz has allowed, and now here's Wes Kath. He's the Burger King K-Man of the night. Whatever section he's batting for has a chance to win some free food, and he is the prime candidate. He has punched out 151 times this season, including 3 times in 7 at-bats in this series. He's 0 for 7, and he waves at a breaking ball, strike 1. He has punched out at least once in 22 consecutive games. Hitting .226, does have power, 15 homers and 54 runs batted in. That pitch is low and inside. 1-1. He was, at one point, throw to first and very close, but getting back was Galaney. A top 30 prospect in the White Sox organization, but his batting average a year ago was below 200, and he struck out 43% of the time. But see, then he does something like that. He rips one deep back into right field, and that one is gone. Number 16 of the year for Kath. And it's a 2-0 lead. RBIs 55 and 56. It's like a lot of other guys at every level in this game. If you figure out a way to put bat on ball more often, you can make good things happen. And Wes Kath just jacked a 2-run shot out of here to right field. Here's Colby Smelly. For Cruz, that's the 4th home run he's allowed pitching for the drive. First pitch a ball. Second pitch a swing and a miss at a breaking ball. They have alternated catchers each now of the first 4 games. Calvin Harris caught 1 and 3. Smelly game 2, and tonight's game 4 of this series. He waves at a breaking ball here. And he's behind a ball and 2 strikes. So 2-0 Winston-Salem. Like a lot of teams in baseball, scoring first is a pretty good omen. They are 35 and 21 when they score first. They're strike 3 called. Smelly's retired. Second strikeout for Rodriguez Cruz, and they're 2 down. Now Miguel Santos just joined the team on Tuesday. Free agent signee out of Dallas Baptist University, and in 2 games he's gone 4 for 10 and driven in 2 runs in the series. Has walked 3 times. Takes a strike from Rodriguez Cruz, and he swings and misses at a breaking ball. And the drive righty quickly ahead at no balls and 2 strikes. And he misses low and away with that one, 1-2. Samuel Zavala waiting on deck. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And he missed again with a breaking ball. I'll tell you, last homestand 2 weeks ago, Friday night, was the opening night for most high school football in the area, or at least a partial opening. 2-2 pitch, and he missed with a breaking ball again, 3-2. But tonight is either week 2 or week 3, and I say that because high school football in this part of the world is huge. And yet the crowd that we have gathered here tonight is definitely going to exceed 4,000 and maybe more. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Inning is over. So after the 2-run homer by Kath, back-to-back strikeouts looking of Smelly and Santos. But the Kath 2-run homer has Winston-Salem on top early, middle of the second. It's 2-0 Dash.
Lake Bowen Baptist Church in Inman invites you to worship with us, whether you're seeking a new church home, just visiting, or have questions about having a relationship with Jesus Christ. Led by Senior Pastor Brad Atkins and his incredible staff, Lake Bowen Baptist Church exists to deliver the gospel, disciple the Christian, and to deploy the Christ follower. Lake Bowen Baptist Church is located at 404 Sugar Ridge Road in Inman, South Carolina, at Highway 9 and Sugar Ridge Road. You can check out the ministries and other opportunities at Lake Bowen by going to lakebowenbaptist.com.
At Sepco Synthetic Solutions, their experienced staff can enhance and beautify your lawn with an artificial turf for your home or business. When they do, you're guaranteed a low-maintenance lawn, long-lasting beauty, no dirty mud, no fertilizer, no irrigation, and a green yard year-round. Whether it's a backyard, sports field, putting greens, driving range, or pet area, Sepco Synthetic Solutions is committed to providing the best possible product, service, and experience, home or commercial. Visit them online at sepcosyntheticsolutions.com or call 864-905-6155. Sepco Synthetic Solutions.
Looking to upgrade your style? We'll tell you about that in the next inning. But if I stay on script, I'm supposed to tell you that you can stay up to date on the action all year round by following us on social media. Get game updates, exclusive content, ticket information, and much more by following The Drive on YouTube, X, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Hudson White leads it off, then Juan Chacon and Luis Ravello. Seth Keener struck out 3 in the first inning, issued a 1-out walk to Will Taylor, and that's all. Hudson White, 2 for 8 so far in the series. The third of the 3 2024 college draftees, 9th rounder out of Arkansas. He's ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. 7 for 48. That's a 146 batting average with 3 runs batted in. Talked to Iggy Suarez in the pregame about White, Turner, and Earhart, and asked him if things were starting to slow down a little bit for those guys. There's ball 4 up and in, a 4-pitch walk by Keener to begin this second inning. His second base on balls, and that'll bring Juan Chacon to the plate, who struck out swinging 4 times last night. And they're all coming out of different collegiate programs, playing at high major levels, obviously, but coming in and now learning the way the Red Sox organization wants things done, including approach at the plate and all of the different little nuances. And sometimes all you want to do is play baseball. He says it's starting to slow down a little for them, but it's just a lot to take in. And you know, the flip side of it is, as that ball's fouled back, it's 0-2. This is just a snapshot of what they're going to be facing starting next year when they go to spring training for the first time and go through their first full professional season. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Chacon. And he hits one well back into left center field. That ball's headed toward the gap. It's going to be one hopping off the wall, bounding back towards center field. Hudson White being waved around third. The throw to the plate is cut off. That is an RBI double for Juan Chacon. And the drive on the board, they trail it 2-1. RBI number 17 on the season for Chacon, and that's good to see after taking possession of the dreaded golden sombrero last night. Now here's switch hitting shortstop Luis Ravello. He'll bat left-handed against the right-hander Seth Keener. 0 for 5 with a walk and a strikeout so far in the series. 226 the average. And he lines one into center field. Park got a good jump on that one, moving to right center. He'll make the catch. But tagging at second and moving up to third is Juan Chacon. And he's 90 feet away with the tying run with one out. Ravello hit that ball hard out into center field. Just finishing up that thought on the three college guys, it's entirely possible that all three of them might start next season here. Maybe at low A, but it's entirely possible they'll be right back here to start next season. And Iggy Suarez always talks about players going through their first full professional season and learning to be a professional. These guys are getting a little taste of it now. But the professional grind will commence really in the off-season. Some of them will be going different places and doing different things, but be in Fort Myers sometime in February. There's strike 3 called to Framey De Leon, who never took the bat off his shoulder, and they were 2 down. Fourth strikeout for Seth Keener, and if the driver going to get the tying run in, it'll be up to Juan Montero, who was 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts last night. Right at the top of the letters was that breaking ball. Montero takes it just off the plate outside, ball 1. A lot of room in left center for him. If he can find a ball he could pull into the gap out there. Takes it high, 2 balls and no strikes. Wes Kath hit the 2-run homer for Winston-Salem in the top of the inning. Juan Chacon's RBI double scores Hudson White here in the bottom of the inning. And he's at third base with 2 outs representing the tying run. And that pitch hits Montero. And he will head on down to first base, and that one hurt. He is going to stop and about halfway and take the shin guard off, but it got him in the upper part of the body. I think it got him in the left arm. That gets us back to the top of the order for Earhart. Yep, got him right above the elbow. Earhart struck out swinging, leading off the drive first inning. Up there with runners on the corners now and 2 out. And he lines it into left field. It is going to hang up, though, for Samuel Zavala to come on and make a sliding catch and take one away from Earhart to end the inning. Nice play by Zavala. Earhart hit it hard, but nothing to show for it. Put a star by that one. It saves a run and ends the inning. Drive get one of the runs back, though, and after 2 complete, Winston-Salem on top, 2-1.
You really messed up. I really messed up. You forgot a gift for your best friends. And they live so far away. They're gonna hate me. They're gonna love you. What? You're sending them Cincy Favorites. Cincy Favorites? It's a sampler of their favorite flavors from Montgomery Inn, Graeter's, Gleer's, La Rosa's, Skyline Chili, Queen City Sausage, and Longdale Farm. That's perfect. They're the only authorized online seller of these iconic brands, so trust no one else. And fast delivery, too. Oh. Are you eating it? No, I messed up. There's still time. Go to CincyFavorites.com now. That's CincyFavorites.com.
You might know that State Farm agent Ed Patterson has great service. He's your good neighbor after all. But did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep, that's right. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Ed Patterson has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Greenville. So call State Farm agent Ed Patterson at 864-322-0031 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements. Now I can tell you that if you're looking to upgrade your style, then visit the Drive online team store. Hoodies, hats, polos, you name it. They've got something for the whole family. Visit GreenvilleDrive.com and upgrade your style today. 2-1 game. Drive trailing it as Winston-Salem comes calling here in the top of inning number 3. Dan Scott with you. Tom Van Hoy is off doing high school football tonight, so his stand-in, Tom Van Hot Dog, in the booth with us again. Tom and I will both be gone tomorrow night. First pitch to Samuel Zavala is lined down the right field line, but just foul into the corner. No balls and a strike to the number 9 hitter. Furman University opens the home portion of its 2024 football schedule tomorrow night, a 6 o'clock kickoff. It's about 5 miles from here at Paladin Stadium against Charleston Southern. The 0-1, and it misses inside, a ball and a strike. Zavala, left-handed batter, didn't play last night. 0 for 8 in the first 2 games of the series with 3 strikeouts, hitting .181 on the season. 8 homers, 35 RBIs. Breaking ball just missed. Another high strikeout guy, 103 on the year. And there's strike 2 called after Zavala had tossed the bat aside. And he'll have to jog a quarter of the way up the third baseline, get it. Sheepishly ask for time as he crosses back across home plate to the left-handed batter's box. 3-2 the count. Zavala then back to the top of the order for Park and Sprinkle. Rodriguez with the payoff. And it's down and in ball 4. Second walk issued by Rodriguez Cruz. Talked about this in the pregame. I mean, his numbers are fantastic except for the bases on balls. That's now 16 in 26 2/3 innings. Eddie Park tapped back to the mound leading off the game. Now 3 for 8 so far in the series, left-handed batter. And he takes that pitch way high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes, and he bunts foul at the plate. Trying to drop it down the third baseline. One ball and 1 strike. Email is up if you'd like to interact with us tonight, or with me tonight. Drivebooth@yahoo.com. Drivebooth@yahoo.com. Throw over to first, and diving back is Zavala. Zavala has stolen 14 bases this season. He's been caught 5 times. And he is way, way off has to go back, and there's a line drive base hit into center field. I mean, he was trying to time up Rodriguez. If Rodriguez either steps off or turns and throws to first, they're going to have Zavala hung up. Instead, I don't know if there was no communication with anybody out there or not. He delivered the pitch with Zavala finally taking a step or two back toward first base, and Park lined it into center field for a base hit. So 2 on with nobody out for Jordan Sprinkle, who flied to center in the first inning. Now Rodriguez steps off. And now the right-hander ready to go to work on Sprinkle. The first pitch to him, he squares to bunt, and he punches it foul. First base side, it stayed airborne for a while, but not enough for Brian Gonzalez to get there. No balls and a strike. Squares to bunt again, pulls the bat back, and that cost him a strike. They have 18 sacrifice bunts on the season. The Drive have a grand total of 1. It is a dying art in the game of baseball. Here's the 0-2, swinging away, and he goes down on strikes, chasing a slider down and away, 1 out. 4th strikeout for Cruz, Rodriguez Cruz, and now Caden Connor. He struck out swinging to end the first inning. Ground ball at somebody now, and get out of the inning. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Zavala, the runner at second base. Eddie Park at first. 1 down, 2-1. Winston-Salem leads top of the 3rd. And a bouncing ball foul up the first base line. Ball and a strike. Outfield playing the left-handed hitter straight away. Rodriguez Cruz set at the belt, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Out in front of an off-speed pitch. It's 1-2. Now Connor asks for time. Casey Saki, the on-deck batter. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And it's grounded right side. They'll only get 1. The throw back to second. They got the force of Park. 4-6. The ball taking Framey De Leon into the hole. Zavala moves to third. Connor safe at first on the fielder's choice. And now here is the aforementioned Casey Saki with runners on the corners. 2 down. He flied to center leading off the second inning. So Rodriguez Cruz trying to pitch out of further difficulty and keep this a 2-1 Winston-Salem lead, and then a swing and a miss on a good changeup. Pitch count is rising. This next one will be number 50 for Rodriguez Cruz. And it's tapped foul up the third baseline. No balls and 2 strikes. So it's a pitch away from getting out of it, stranding runners on the corners. Zavala leading down the line at third. Connor at first. And the 0-2 pitch, strike three swinging. Pulled the string on a breaking ball. Saki down on strikes. That's 5 of them for Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, and he does indeed pitch out of difficulty here in the inning. Leaves them stranded on the corners, and in the middle of the third, it's still a 2-1 Winston-Salem lead at Fluor Field.
Arden's Burger and Grill in Central knows freshness. In fact, the only thing frozen in the entire restaurant are the ice cubes in your drink. Every one of Arden's unique burger choices are hand patties and fried when you order. The fries are fresh cut, and don't forget about their famous double dip wings. Arden's Burger and Grill in Central can also cater your event with everything from meat and 3 to wings. Featured on America's Best Restaurants, it's Arden's Burger and Grill in Central. Find them on Facebook, X, or call today at 864-639-5368.
Looking for sports news? Looking for a great podcast? Look no further than thefanboys.com and greenvillesportsmedia.com. Plus, you can follow up on Furman Paladin Sports at furmanjoust.com, NC State with a whole pack of wolves.com, and so much more. You're looking for sports news? We've got you covered. The Fanboys, Greenville Sports Media, Furman Joust, a whole pack of wolves, so much more. Check them out today.
So section 112, you guys are tonight's winner, guys.
There's no better way to experience Greenville Drive baseball than a Drive ticket plan. Ticket plan holders can enjoy year-round VIP event invitations, merchandise discounts, and more. Visit greenvilledrive.com for more details. Drive down 2-1 as they come calling here in the bottom of the third inning. 2, 3, and 4, Turner, Taylor, and Gonzalez against Seth Keener. Be interesting to see how far this young man goes. His second start after missing almost 2 months with a shoulder issue. Check swing on a breaking ball, and it cost Will Turner a strike. That was his 35th pitch. First pitch of inning number 3. Turner walked in the first inning and was stranded. He pulls this one hard but foul past first base coach Tyler Snepp, and left-handed batting drive right fielder behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Good shot of the crowd down the right field side. 0-2 pitch, way high and outside. So with Tom and I both out tomorrow, Media Relations Director Stephen Olshansky is going to take the microphone, and rumor has it he's going to be joined for at least a couple of innings by Drive General Manager Eric Jarinko. That ball fouled off to the left, holding it 1-2. Pitch. Down and in, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Also, if there's no Mighty Meat Race tomorrow, it's my understanding that 2-2 pitch misses inside, 3-2, that Tom Van Dog will be joined by Ham Scott. The world may never be the same. Payoff pitch and a breaking ball down and in. Tried to get him to chase a slider, and Turner held off and has walked for the second straight time. Third walk issued by Keener. He's also hit a batter, and now here's Nellie Taylor, who struck out swinging in the first inning. Left-handed batter, and the first pitch to him is on the inside corner, a strike. And again, Santos will shift out near the bag at second. The third baseman, Kath, basically at the shortstop position. The third base line wide open for the left-handed hitter. Runner at first goes. Pitch is taken for a strike. The throw down is originally not in time, but then Turner overslid the bag, and Santos kept the tag on him, and they got the out. So 2-6. 1 out and nobody on. Trying to avoid the tag with the head first slide. And pitch in the dirt, 1-2. I know it's just an observation that I make from time to time, but if you slide feet first and go directly into the bag, you're safe. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gonzalez on deck. Anybody gets on, Hudson White would bat. Here's the break-even pitch, and Taylor reaches for it and fouls it out of here left side. Holding at 2 balls and 2 strikes. I mean, if we get a chance, here's a break even again, and it's hit hard into right field for a base hit. Oversliding the bag really hurts now because that very well could have tied the game. Instead, Taylor a 1-out base runner. We need to get a shot of that center field sky as dusk is falling here. Beautiful orange nighttime sky settling in out beyond the outfield fence and left center. Here's Gonzalez. He struck out swinging. There's a wide shot of it. It is just gorgeous. Swing and a miss. No balls in the strike. Gonzo struck out swinging his first time up. Look at that. Drive down 2-1, bottom of the third inning. 1 on, 1 out. Seth Keener with the long pause, the 0-1. Runner goes, pitch is taken for a ball, the throw down, and he's out. Oh, he called him safe. How about that? Wow. The throw was there in plenty of time. I don't know if Jordan Sprinkle missed the tag. Here's a look from our third base camera. You know what? He did. That's a good job by Rafael Pineda of not anticipating the call because the throw was there in plenty of time. And now a base hit could tie the game. The 1-1 and a wild one that gets all the way to the backstop, and Taylor will move up to third. Two balls and a strike. Tying run 90 feet away now with 1 down. Gonzo out of the box for a moment, now back in. Keener will work from the windup. And the 2-1 pitch on the way. And it's pulled hard but foul. Down past our third base camera operator tonight, Damian Oots. Never even flinched. Iggy Suarez chases it out along the left field line. John McDowell on the high home plate camera tonight. Gary Wenzel manning the first base camera. Tyler Bruner with the mobile. There's a fly ball down the right field line. That ball is twisting, and it is a foul ball. Had the distance toward the pesky pole, but not the direction. And I had to do a double take on this. Our director tonight, Alan Cahaley. Again, the 2-2 pitch to Gonzalez. And another wild one. And that's going to tie the game. Nellie Taylor jogs home. It's 2-2. So a base hit, a stolen base, and a pair of wild pitches produce a run. And it's 3-2 on Gonzo with the bases empty now. The payoff, and he popped him up. Got him to reach for an off-speed pitch, and the third baseman, Kath, calling, and they're 2 away. Now Hudson White, who walked leading off the second inning and scored on the double by Chacon.
The catcher, Hudson White.
Misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Drive has scored a run in the inning to tie it up at 2. Bottom of the third. Breaking ball for a strike. It's 2-1. So for the moment, the line scores are identical. 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors for both teams. That ball's fouled down the third baseline. It's 2-2. Drive has stranded 3. Winston-Salem have left a pair on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to White. Pitch. Struck him out swinging with a breaking ball. Inning is over. That is 5 strikeouts for Seth Keener, but the Drive able to manufacture a run. And after 3 complete, we start anew. It's a 2-2 ball game at Fluor Field. Dan Scott here for Todaro Pizza. You know, it's hard to believe I'm saying this, but I've been telling you about this bucket list dining experience that is Todaro Pizza for more than 20 years now. Why am I still doing it? Well, because it's incredible. John and the gang at the Markley Street location here in Greenville have continued the tradition started by his family in New Jersey and brought to the upstate years ago by brother Chris to the Sloan Street location in Clemson. You don't last that long if the food and the service aren't top-notch. Well, they have, because they are. And remember, Todaro has the lunchtime buffet, all you can eat for just $8. Other daily and weekly specials are always in play, and with the Markley Street Todaro location just down the street from Fluor Field, what a great stop before or after a Greenville Drive game. Indoor and outdoor seating are available. Todaro Pizza, Greenville and Clemson. Tell them Dan Scott sent you. Two-two ball game as we move to the top of the 4th inning. The Drive brain trust, Iggy Suarez, pitching coach Bob Kipper, hoping that Elmer Rodriguez-Cruz can get him through 5 because there are only 2 available relievers this evening. Max Carlson and Adam Smith. The reason there are only 2 is because after the game last night, Gabriel Jackson was promoted to Double-A Portland, and there has not been a replacement since, and likely won't be with just 2 games left in the season. Ryan Galaney leading it off, and he takes a fastball strike. The good news is that both Carlson and Smith can give you multiple innings, and Iggy telling us plan A, and we know how that goes, but plan A would be 5 out of Rodriguez-Cruz and 4 from Carlson and not have to use Smith. Otherwise, third baseman Juan Montero might be pressed into action tonight. Ball and a strike to Galaney, who walked his first time up, and that breaking ball just misses. 2-1. Galaney, Kath, and Smelly, 5, 6, and 7. Right-hander with the 2-1. Swing and a miss. A good slider away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 ball game as we play here in the top of the 4th inning. Break-even pitch. Low. And he's run it full at 3-2. the payoff. And he stays alive, does Galaney, with a ball tap foul over by the third base on deck circle. Three balls and 2 strikes. Again, the payoff. And another foul ball, this time far end of the third base dugout. And Dash manager Guillermo Quiroz, coaching at third base, will pick it up and hand it to a young fan. So a third 3-2 pitch coming in this at bat, and he walked him. Ryan Galaney continues to enjoy taking a stroll to first base here at Fluor Field. That's the second time tonight, and the 7th time in not quite 3.5 games. Here's Wes Kath. He hit the 2-run home run in the second inning to provide the Dash's output to this point. Burger King K-man of the night, and he taps that one foul over by the first base dugout. He hit the 2-run homer in the top of the second. Drive got a run in the bottom of the inning, tied it up in the bottom of the third. And that's where we are here in the top of the fourth. That ball dribbled foul up the first baseline. It's 0-2. That was pitch number 61 for Rodriguez Cruz, and where they've been with the pitchers at this level, the starters, 5 innings or 85-ish pitches. 0-2 pitch, and he stays alive, just got a piece of a breaking ball. So see if he can get through this one and the next one. Right now, he's just trying to retire Wes Kath. Long pause, and the 0-2 again. And another foul, breaking ball. Holding it, no balls and 2 strikes. One more time, the right-hander ready with the 0-2. And he misses down and away. Strike 3 called, inside corner. Got him with the fastball in whatever section is in play tonight. They got, at the very least, a coupon for the free value fry. 1 down. That is 6 strikeouts for Rodriguez Cruz. Colby Smelly takes the first pitch down and away, ball 1. Right-handed batter. Two balls and no strikes. It's going to get pitching coach Bob Kipper out of the dugout. Let me remind you that Homes of Hope is the presenting sponsor of our nightly audio. Homesofhope.org is the website. Others who help us do what we do, Sepco Synthetic Solutions. At a .com there, you can check out Micah's website. Security Complete, Bracken Roofing and Gutter. The Hall of Fame Sports Grill, 531 Wade Hampton Boulevard in Greenville. State Farm agent Ed Patterson at Cherrydale Plaza in Greenville, and Todaro Pizza, who fed the press box last night for the final time this year. Made a whole bunch of people happy. All right, meeting over. 2 balls and no strikes to Colby Smell. He struck out looking his first time up, and there's ball 3 low. Three and 0. And ball 4. The old pitch count taking a beating. 6 strikeouts and now 4 bases on balls. .69 pitches for Rodriguez Cruz. And now here's Miguel Santos. He struck out looking his first time up, and he takes it off the plate outside, ball 1. Two on, 1 out. 2-2 game here at the top of the 4th inning. There's a strike called. On a strike. His chances of going 5 innings would be supplemented greatly if he could get a double play ground ball here. Here's strike 2 called. And it's 1-2. Pitching, and way outside, and White lets it get by. A breaking ball. And that advances both runners. See how they score that. He looked at his glove like he expected the ball to be in there. Now the infield's going to come in with a 2-2 count. Second and third, 1 down. Break-even pitch. And a breaking ball that was up in the zone, and he fouled it straight back. They score that a wild pitch. Holding it 2-2. Again, the pitch. Strike 3 swinging. Another breaking ball that was up, but Santos went fishing. 2 down, 7 strikeouts. Infield will back up. And Samuel Zavala will bat. He walked his first time up, leading off the 3rd inning. First pitch to the left-handed batter is in there for a strike. And that one's way high. One and 1 the count. 2-2 the score. Winston-Salem threatening. Second and third, 2 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Pitch in the dirt. Two and 1. Now Rodriguez Cruz wants a new baseball. One pitch. And that one's lined back into left field. That is going to get off the green monster. It's going to score 2 runs. Earhart stumbled. Throw into second base, not in time. A 2-run double for Zavala, and it's 4-2 Winston-Salem. Well, the walks coming back to haunt Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. They have scored 4 runs tonight. 3 of them reach base via the walk. For Zavala, he now has 37 runs batted in with that 2-run double. And that's his 14th 2-base hit of the year. Top of the order for Eddie Park, who's 1 for 2. He's hacking at the first pitch, and he fouls it straight back. Zavala dancing off second. The 0-1 is low. Ball and a strike. Hudson White going to jog out to talk to his pitcher. Remind you that Game 5 is tomorrow night. For the drive, Yordani Monegro, who was just announced as the Hell's Jeweler Player of the Month before the game today. He'll make his final start of 2024. He'll be opposed by lefty Hagen Smith. 7:05 first pitch with Stephen Olshansky on the mic tomorrow night. 1 ball, 1 strike to Eddie Park. Pitch. And that one's in the dirt. White can't find it. Now he does. And Zavala was thinking about going to third, but headed back to the second base bag. 2-1. 4-2 Winston-Salem. A 2-out, 2-run double by Zavala. Breaks the 2-2 tie here in the top of the 4th inning. And Elmer Rodriguez-Cruz having all kinds of issues with his command. 2-1. That one's in the air, foul down the left field line. That'll reach the hillside. Start the scrum amongst the youngsters. 2-2. Trying to get Park and end the inning. Break-even pitch. Strike 3 swing. It got him to chase a pitch away. And the side is retired. 8 strikeouts, but 2 more walks in the inning. They both score on the 2-out, 2-run double by Zavala. And in the middle of the 4th, the Dash have the 2-run lead back. It's 4-2. Here at Grand Slam Ministries, our goal is to share the love of Jesus Christ through multiple platforms, while at the same time executing our core missions of mentorship and helping children in need. The primary way we can effectively do all of those things is through the Dan Scott Show, our weekly Christian radio show that airs in multiple markets around the nation and the world. We are asking you to partner with us to not only sustain what we are currently doing, but to grow both our on-air and online presence and our ability to fund those core missions. Can you spare as little as $25 per month? How about $10? If we can get 200 partners to join us at each of those small, sustainable levels, we can begin to accomplish everything we believe God has called us to do. So can you help us today with a donation of either $25 or $10 per month? Go to www.grandslamministries.org to donate, to get more information, or to ask questions. That's grandslamministries.org. And thank you for supporting the Dan Scott Show and Grand Slam Ministries. Saturdays are for the district. Stop by District 356 before every Saturday home game for a pregame street party. DJs, inflatables, face painters, and more. It's fun for the whole family and free to attend. Check out Saturdays on the District, presented by Publix. Atlanta Bread Company call to the bullpen for Winston-Salem as they bring on left-hander Patrick Maybach, 6'3", 190-pounder from Newport, Rhode Island. Signed as a free agent this year out of the Independent Pioneer League. He was playing for the Billings Mustangs And he starts Juan Chacon off with a slow breaking ball for a strike. Of course, until the trimming down of 40-plus minor league teams across Major League Baseball, Billings was a long time, short season affiliate of the Cincinnati Reds. It's like catcher Colby Smelly was shaken up a little bit by that pitch. Appears to be okay. Seth Keener, 3 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs earned, walked 2, struck out 4, hit a batter. 59 pitches, 33 strikes. Won't figure in the decision, but continuing to work his way back from that shoulder injury. Breaking ball low and inside to Chacon, 2-1. Juan had the RBI single in the second inning that got the drive on the board. Two balls and a strike. Maybach works from the stretch full time, and that ball is lifted in the air. Right field toward the line. Saki over, backing onto the warning track, and makes the catch. It had a little more carry than it first appeared off the bat. But Chacon is retired for the first down, and now Luis Ravello, who lined out hard to the center fielder Eddie Park his first time up. He will turn around to bat right-handed, where he hits .083 on the season. He's 7 for 60. Takes it outside a ball. 4-2 Winston-Salem as we play here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Got to think that tonight is done for Rodriguez Cruz. 84 pitches, only 49 strikes. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball bearing in on his hands. 2-1. Lefty with the pause and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, I told you that the crowd tonight was definitely going to be over 4,000 and maybe over the 5 mark. The official number is in. 2-2 pitch is a little bit up, 3-2. And since Tom's not here to miss the guess, I'll just tell you that second night in a row we've gone over 5,000. 5,261. 5,261 tonight. Here's the payoff to Ravello, and it's outside ball 4, and that's a 1-out walk issued by Patrick Maybach. Now Framey De Leon will turn around and bat right-handed.
The second baseman, Framey De Leon.
He is 3 for 16 as a right-handed batter since coming to the drive. Drive down 4-2 here in the 4th, and Maybach misses with a breaking ball, high and away, ball 1. Ravello decent lead at first. The 1-0 is off the plate outside. 2-0. Lefty will go to the rosin bag now. Back up on top. Long pause and a throw to first. Big hole on the right side with the second baseman Sprinkle shading well toward the middle of the diamond. Fouls that one off his fist back to the screen. Two and one. And he popped him up at the plate. Smelly sheds the mask. And now called off by the first baseman, Galaney, coming down the line and just past the left-handed batter's box, puts it away. 2 down.
The third baseman, Juan Montero.
Now Juan Montero with 2 out. Was hit by a pitch his first time up. Maybach's first pitch to him was a breaking ball tap foul. 4-2, Winston-Salem on top. They've won the first 3 games of the series. After tonight, just 2 more games remaining in 2024. Here's the 0-1. Low. One ball and 1 strike. Talking to Iggy Suarez about the dynamics of this particular season compared to last year. The Drive won the first half last year, and even though they had a poor second half, they knew they were going to be in the playoffs. 1-1 pitch is pulled foul over by the dugout into the third base dugout, 1-2. So from a mental standpoint, even though the second half wasn't going the way they wanted it to last year, they knew the playoffs were on the horizon and got the mental recharge and, of course, won the South Atlantic League Championship. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just a bit outside, 2-2. Whereas this year, they were still in the race until Tuesday night. Here's the break-even pitch. And a high fly ball to the left. Backing on it is Zavala, and in the middle of the warning track, he'll make the catch. And the inning is over. Montero just missed it. He got under it. Drive strand a runner. And after 4 complete, it's 4-2 Winston-Salem.
Is your roof leaking or damaged? Do your gutters need repair? You can Google roofing companies until your computer overheats. Or you can simply call the best. Bracken Roofing and Gutter. Whether it's roof replacement, new and remodel installation, roofing insurance claims, whatever your needs, Bracken Roofing and Gutter will simply do it right the first time. And the same goes for gutter screen installations. Forget about balancing on ladders and cleaning your gutters. Let Bracken Roofing and Gutter screen them for you today. Listen. Don't settle for subpar work. Get a free inspection today. Check out their reviews on Facebook. You'll see many satisfied customers, and they're all saying the same thing, that they're happy that they chose Bracken Roofing and Gutter. That's Bracken Roofing and Gutter. Call Kyle today at 864-704-5993.
You know people who love baseball? Well, bring them out to a Drive game. Drive group sales are the perfect way to entertain clients, celebrate employees, or just celebrate the magic of baseball with your friends and family. Visit GreenvilleDrive.com for details. Atlanta Bread Company call to the bullpen for the Drive. Brings on right-hander Max Carlson, 6'1", 190-pounder, 22 years old, out of Edina, Minnesota. Carlson, since his promotion, has made 4 appearances, all out of the bullpen. 0-1, a .270 earned run average, 6 2/3 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs earned, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .136 against him. He has hit a batter. He'll face 2, 3, and 4 Sprinkle, Connor, and Saki here in the top of the 5th inning. drive down 4-2 to Winston-Salem in the first pitch. A breaking ball popped up. Foul off of first. Gonzalez, plenty of room at the coach's box. And there's one down. Elmer Rodriguez Cruz labored with his command. 4 innings, 3 hits, 4 runs earned. He walked 4, struck out 8 through 84 pitches and only 49 strikes. Now Caden Connor, a strikeout and a fielder's choice ground ball and 2 times up. Carlson works him to stretch full time, and the pitch is low, ball 1. After Carlson, only Adam Smith remains available in the bullpen. The 1-0. Strike called on the inside corner. One ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball pulled foul off the facing of the first base dugout. Gary Wenzel, our first base camera operator there. 1-2 the count. And the changeup misses badly high and away, 2-2. So the Drive are going to lead the South Atlantic League in attendance again this year, averaging over 4,600 a game. 2-2 pitch, fouled straight back. Every year there's some kind of addition to the fan experience here. Ground ball shot back over the mound and into center field for a base hit. Connor's 5th hit of the series, and he's a 1-out base runner.
The right fielder, Casey Saki.
Now Casey Saki, who's flied to center and struck out swinging. And he takes it just off the plate outside a ball. Right-handed batter is Saki. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Winston-Salem on top 4-2 here in the top of inning number 5. They have won the first 3 games of the series. Breaking ball, strike on the inside corner. Two and one. Right-hander brings it. Ground ball to second. De Leon, Ravello, Gonzalez. That is a 4-6-3 double play, and just like that, the inning is over. They get a hit, nobody left halfway through this Friday night encounter in Greenville, and the Drive got some work to do. Down 4-2 to Winston-Salem.
Every sports fan's goal should be make it to the Hall of Fame. Well, we have you covered with Hall of Fame Sports Grill at 531 Wade Hampton Boulevard in Greenville. Known for their great food and fantastic daily specials, Hall of Fame has you covered with all the game action on their 30 televisions. Plus weekly events like Tuesday nights bar trivia for dummies, Wednesday nights music bingo, Thursday nights dirty bingo, and karaoke with Fred Rock every Friday. That's 531 Wade Hampton Boulevard, HallOfFameSportsGrill.com.
Greenwood American Legion Post 20 encourages you to support American Legion Baseball in your area, wherever you are. American Legion Baseball has a long celebrated history, not only in Greenwood and the state of South Carolina, but across the United States. If you're in Greenwood this summer, come watch Post 20 play for just $6 for adults, $4 for children, and you can find more information about South Carolina American Legion baseball in your area by going to scalb.org or call Ty Vines at 864-407-8876. Support your local Legion program today.
Now's the time to start planning your 2024 Christmas party. Treat your employees to a unique event experience at the finest field in the upstate. Visit westendevents.gvl.com for more information. Dan Scott with you here. Bottom half of inning number 5. Drive trailing Winston-Salem 4-2. Patrick Maybach, his second inning of relief for the Dash. Top of the order for the Drive, Earhart, Turner, and Taylor. Earhart has struck out and lined out sharply to the left fielder, Zavala, who made a skidding catch coming toward the infield. And Maybach, who works from the stretch full-time, delivers the first pitch, and Earhart takes a sweeping breaking ball inside, ball 1. If he were a batter, you would say Maybach has a closed stance. His front foot, when he comes set towards first base, so as a hitter, you can see the number 34 on his back. The 1-0. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. It's 1-1. Mentioned earlier, it's countdown to Christmas night here at Fluor Field. Santa Claus is in the house, although sporting beachwear. That pitch down and in. 2-1. But one of the displays set up on the concourse is Operation Christmas Child, which is an extension of Samaritan's Purse. And if you have never heard of Operation Christmas Child, you should. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. It's low, 3-1. It is an operation that packs shoeboxes with Christmas gifts for boys and girls ages as young as 3, 4, and 5, all the way up to early to mid-teens, and ships them all over the world. There is ball 4 outside, and Earhart draws a leadoff walk. It's getting Christmas gifts to kids who otherwise wouldn't be getting them. It's also a way to spread the gospel to kids and their families all over the world, and it is an amazing, amazing process. Here's Will Turner, and he takes a breaking ball that misses, ball 1. I tell you what, Maybach has been right on the border with about his last 3 pitches and has not gotten any of them. But our church participates every year. I go to Utica Baptist in Seneca, South Carolina. I think last year we packed over 800 boxes. There's a strike called on the inside corner. They have processing centers in Charlotte and Atlanta and some other places, and I've been and worked a shift along with my wife Angela at one of the processing plants, the one in Charlotte, and it's just incredible. It really words can't describe what they do, how they do it. What looks like chaos is 100% organized, and the stories of how kids' lives have been changed. Breaking ball outside, runner going, throw down, not in time, stolen base for Earhart. It's really an amazing, amazing thing. So I would encourage you, if your local church, if you are part of a local church, doesn't do Operation Christmas Child, check into it. Or you can just go online. You can actually pack boxes online. Pay for the shipping, and they will actually tell you where your box has gone. There's a line drive into left center field. Eddie Park, though, got a great jump on it in the gap in deep left center to haul it down. Will Turner out, but Zach Earhart tags up and moves to third. Turner hit that ball well. It's another really good swing he's put on a ball in this series with nothing to show for it, except moving up the runner in a 4-2 game. Drive can draw a run closer with Earhart 90 feet away and one down. Here's Nellie Taylor, who has struck out and singled. Lefty versus left-handed batter. And the first pitch, breaking ball, low and away, ball one. So just do a Google search for Operation Christmas Child, and you can find out everything you need to know about it and help change the life of a child in another part of the world. And there's ways that you can actually track where your box goes and different things you can do. But it was just great to see that set up on the concourse here on this countdown to Christmas night. 2 balls and no strikes to Taylor. Pitch. And it misses inside, ball 3. Drive down 4-2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Have a runner at third and 1 out. Infield playing back, so if Taylor just hits a simple ground ball at somebody, it's going to drive in a run. He's ahead in the count, 3-0. And he takes a breaking ball strike on the outside corner. Outfield playing him a bit to pull. Infield almost straight up. Let me take a picture of that and show it to Tom Van Hoy. We don't see that very often anymore. 3-1. And he pops it foul out of play left side. 3-2. An opportunity to get a run here, and you need to take advantage of it. Cut the deficit to 1. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Taylor. Earhart down the line from third. The pitch, and he grounds it foul up the first base line. Holding at 3-2. Brian Gonzalez waiting on deck. Again, a payoff from Maybach to Nellie Taylor. Here it comes. And he pops it up foul behind the plate, but that is going to get over our head and land on the roof. Three balls and 2 strikes. Pretty good battle going on here in this lefty-lefty matchup. Another payoff pitch, and he struck him out swinging with a changeup. So with the opportunity to get a run in with a simple ground ball, Taylor can't put it in play. And now it'll take something with 2 outs from Brian Gonzalez. First strikeout for Maybach. Gonzo has struck out and popped out to the third baseman. And he swings and misses at a changeup down and away, strike 1. Four to 2, drive down, bottom of the 5th. Gonzalez waiting on an 0-1 pitch. And he takes a fastball up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Shot of the press box. Yeah, look, there's Tom Van Hotdog right there. The 1-1. Line drive. Base hit center field. Coming in from third is Earhart. Gonzo delivers. And the drive within a run. It's 4-3. For Gonzalez, his 57th run batted in of the season, second of the series. And now Hudson White, who has walked and scored and struck out swinging. He takes a breaking ball strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a flare, shallow right center field. That ball is going to get down for a base hit. Gonzalez never stopped running. He'll get into third. Dunked into right center by Hudson White. And they're on the corners now with 2 down for Juan Chacon, and that gets pitching coach John Kovalik out of the dugout. He's going to gather his entire infield around, and I think they're going to talk about what they might do should White run in this first and third situation here. But bottom line is Gonzalez drives in the run to make it 4-3, and now with 2 down, he's at third, White at first, and Chacon, who's doubled and flied to right, coming to the plate.
The designated hitter, Juan Chacon.
Let's see if Chacon can do something with 2 down. Maybach's first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Gonzalez third, White at first, a run in. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. Weak swing. Lucky. Made up his mind very late to try and go after that pitch, and Chacon behind 0-2. Tying run at third. 2 down, and here comes Gonzalez trying to steal home, and he's out. Boy, he got a pretty sizable jump. Of course, the left-handed pitcher's back to him. But give Patrick Maybach credit. He didn't panic, delivered the pitch, and it'll go down as a 1-2, caught stealing, to end the inning. Oh, my. Drive, get a run, and after 5, it's 4-3 Winston-Salem.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Sometimes we try to fit it all in. Sometimes we don't know what's in store. Sometimes we find what we're looking for. Sometimes we're rolling easy and free. Sometimes 1 and 1 makes 3. So much to love along this ride. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Well, I think that is a first for the season. An attempted straight steal at home by Brian Gonzalez. He is out, and we move on to the 6th inning in a 4-3 game. Dan Scott with you here at Fluor Field. What you have to hope in a situation like that is, I mean, you got to get a good jump, and I thought he got a pretty decent jump with the left-hander on and his back to you. But you kind of hope maybe that once he realizes what's happening, he panics, and if he delivers that pitch high, Gonzalez is going to get in. First pitch swinging, Ryan Galaney pops it foul behind the plate, but you heard it on the roof over our heads. Strike one. Galaney has walked twice. He has scored twice. Both of those plate appearances against the starter, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. Max Carlson, second inning of relief. That's dribbled up the first baseline. Coming out to get it is White. Gets a good throwing angle and fires to first to get Galaney one out. Now Wes Kath, who has a 2-run home run and a strikeout.
He's the third baseman, Wes Kath. Cheeseburger time.
Section that he's batting for, hoping for the cheeseburger coupon to go with their value fry. First pitch is outside. Ball one. Carlson's 1-0. Changeup stays high and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Big, strong, left-handed batting Wes Kath. Wailing away at a fastball, and he comes up empty, 2-1. 7:05 tomorrow night, 3:05 on Sunday, and that's all she wrote for 2024. Pitch misses inside, 3-1. Although after Sunday's game, there will be, I believe, a little softball action between opposing first responder teams, firemen versus policemen. 3-1 is low, ball 4, and Kath is a 1-out base runner. First walk by Carlson, 5th by drive pitching. And with 1 out and 1 on, here's Colby Smelly. He has struck out, he has walked and scored.
The catcher, Colby Smelly.
Carlson got a double play in the last inning. See if he can turn the trick here. Nope, line drive, base hit into center field. Stopping at second is Kath, and here comes Winston Salem again. 2 on with 1 out. Last night, they had runners all over the place, frustrated until the 7th inning when Saki got the 2-run double that tied the game, and then they scored the go-ahead run in the 9th inning. But they stranded 14 last night. Not so bad this evening, just 3 through the first 5 innings, but swing and a miss by Santos. He has struck out and struck out again, once looking, once swinging. That pitch is low. 1-1. Two on, 1 out. Winston-Salem trying to add to a 4-3 lead here in the 6th. Swing and a miss. He chased a breaking ball way off the plate outside. One ball, 2 strikes. Carlson dealing, strike 3 swinging, another breaking ball. 2 down. That's his first strikeout, and now Samuel Zavala, the number 9 hitter, who has walked and stroked that 2-run double in the 4th inning. left-handed batter. And Carlson's first pitch to him is popped up, foul off of third. That will get back into the seats. Actually, it'll get up on the roof. And he began with Galaney dribbling one out in front of the plate that Hudson White pounced on, threw him out at first. Kath walked, Smelly singled. Santos strikes out. And now a 1-1 count to the number 9 hitter, Samuel Zavala, after that changeup floats outside. Friday night fireworks night, 5,261 in the house. Beautiful night for baseball again. That's low, 2-1. The only thing that would make it better is if the Drive could turn this around and get their first win of the series. Two-one pitch. And he popped him up. Right side of the infield, Framey De Leon waiting on it to come down. And the inning is over. So Carlson pitches out of 2-on, 1-out difficulty. They strand two. Middle of the sixth, it remains a 4-3 Winston-Salem lead.
Every sports fan's goal should be make it to the Hall of Fame. Well, we have you covered with Hall of Fame Sports Grill at 531 Wade Hampton Boulevard in Greenville. Known for their great food and fantastic daily specials, Hall of Fame has you covered with all the game action on their 30 televisions. Plus weekly events like Tuesday nights bar trivia for dummies, Wednesday nights music bingo, Thursday nights dirty bingo, and karaoke with Fred Rock every Friday. That's 531 Wade Hampton Boulevard, HallOfFameSportsGrill.com.
Greenwood American Legion Post 20 encourages you to support American Legion Baseball in your area, wherever you are. American Legion Baseball has a long celebrated history, not only in Greenwood and the state of South Carolina, but across the United States. If you're in Greenwood this summer, come watch Post 20 play for just $6 for adults, $4 for children, and you can find more information about South Carolina American Legion Baseball in your area by going to scalb.org or call Ty Vines at 864-407-8876. Support your local Legion program today.
Bottom of the sixth inning coming up, and an Atlanta Bread Company call to the bullpen for Winston-Salem brings on lefty Tommy Vail. We saw him the other night. He pitched in game 1 of the series when an inning gave up a hit and struck out a batter. On the season, making his 12th appearance. He has started 7 games. He's 2-3 with a 131 earned run average. Juan Chacon was at the plate when Brian Gonzalez was out trying a straight steal of home. Chacon has doubled to drive in a run and fly to right. Vail's first pitch, breaking ball low, ball 1. Patrick Maybach, 2 innings, 2 hits, a run. It was earned. He walked 1 and struck out 1. Actually, he walked 2. There's a strike called. 1-1. Two of the 3 games in this series have been 1-run games. Both have gone in Winston-Salem's favor, of course. That one's popped up on the infield. Second baseman Sprinkle backing out onto the grass to make the catch, and there's 1 down. Now Luis Ravello, who is lined to center and walked. Driver now 22-20 in 1-run games on the season. Winston-Salem 21-17. Ravello batting right-handed for the 2nd straight time. Fouls the first pitch back. Vale works from the stretch. And that breaking ball on the outside corner. It's quickly 0-2. Drive hitting just .218 against left-handed pitching. And a fly ball. Center field. Park waiting on it. 2 down. Now Framey De Leon, who has struck out looking and popped out to first.
The second baseman, Framey De Leon.
He too, switch hitter, will turn around to bat right-handed again. And the first pitch, a breaking ball that stays high, ball 1. Dash on top, 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning, swing and a miss. Winston-Salem 5 hits to drive 4, but drive pitching has issued 5 walks on the night. Strike 2 swinging. Dash pitching 4. Difference is 3 of the 4 walks that Rodriguez Cruz issued scored against him in the first 4 innings, and only 1 of the walks by Dash pitchers have crossed the plate. 1-2 pitch, and he fights it off the fists, fouls it back to stay alive. Holding it 1-2. Should he reach, Juan Montero would be next, and there's a fly ball back into left field. Did De Leon get it? He did! Second row of the Green Monster. His first of the year, and we are tied at 4 apiece. Off the bat, I thought maybe he got under it a little bit too much, but Zavala was the key. The left fielder basically never moved. And for De Leon, his 3rd run batted in. And we start over here in the 6th inning. It's a 4-4 game. Now Montero, who flied to the warning track in left field his last time up. And the first pitch to him is low for a ball. That's just the 2nd home run that Vale has allowed in now 35 innings. The 1-0 is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Just goes back to that famous quote by Joaquin Andujar. 1 word, 13 letters. You never know. 2 balls and a strike to Montero. And time called at the plate. Right-handed batter settling back in. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch. Popped it foul. Out of here right side. 2-2. Leadoff hitter Zach Earhart on deck. So again, we have identical line scores. 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors for both teams. 2-2 pitch. And he pops it out into shallow right center field, going out Sprinkle, coming on the right fielder Saki, and he'll make the play, and the inning is over. But the 2-out solo homer by De Leon ties the game, and after 6, it's a 4-4 score here at Fluor Field. Dan Scott here for Todaro Pizza. You know, it's hard to believe I'm saying this, but I've been telling you about this bucket list dining experience that is Todaro Pizza for more than 20 years now. Why am I still doing it? Well, because it's incredible. John and the gang at the Markley Street location here in Greenville have continued the tradition started by his family in New Jersey and brought to the upstate years ago by brother Chris to the Sloan Street location in Clemson. You don't last that long if the food and the service aren't top-notch. Well, they have, because they are. And remember, Todaro has the lunchtime buffet, all you can eat for just $8. Other daily and weekly specials are always in play, and with the Markley Street Todaro location just down the street from Fluor Field, what a great stop before or after a Greenville Drive game. Indoor and outdoor seating are available. Todaro Pizza, Greenville and Clemson. Tell them Dan Scott sent you. Six-inning totals, the Drive, 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and they have stranded 4. And for Winston-Salem, 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They have left 5. Max Carlson about to begin his 3rd inning of relief as we hit the top half of inning number 7. He'll get the top of the order. Park, Sprinkle, and Caden Connor. Eddie Park has bounced back to the mound, singled, and struck out swinging. He was the last batter that Elmer Rodriguez Cruz faced, final out of the 4th inning. Left-handed batter leading off and in center field again tonight. And the first pitch is a changeup, low and away, ball 1. Carlson works from the stretch full time, and that breaking ball came in the back door, got the outside corner, ball and a strike. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Fastball with some movement away from the left-handed batter. Chase it off the plate outside, 1-2. Now that the Drive have tied it, let's see if Carlson can get a shutdown inning here. The last time the Drive tied the game in the bottom of the 3rd, Winston-Salem got 2 runs at the top of the 4th to go right back on top. Drive a single run in the 5th. The De Leon homer with 2 outs in the 6th, and that's where we are here in the top of the 7th, 4-4 game, and Eddie Park leading it off, a ball and 2 strikes on him. Strike 3 swinging. Change up, waved at it as it went by. 1 down, 2nd strikeout for Carlson, and now Jordan Sprinkle will bat. He's 0 for 3. A fly out, a pop out, and a strikeout. First pitch of the right-handed batter is in there for a strike. The 0-1. That's low. One ball and 1 strike. Carlson bringing it plateward, and the breaking ball on the inside corner. 1-2. He struck out Park. He's 1-2 on Sprinkle. Long pause, delivers, and the breaking ball down and away, 2-2. Caden Connor waiting on deck for the dash. And now time called as Hudson White going to go out and talk to his pitcher. They couldn't get together on signals. So holding at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Carlson ready to resume working on Jordan Sprinkle, the break-even pitch. And it's tapped foul down toward manager / third base coach Guillermo Quiros. Looking for a youngster to give it to. Gentleman in the blue shirt in the front row obliges. Very nice. Again, the 2-2. Strike 3 swinging. Change up again. Out in front on the swing with Sprinkle, 2 down. That's 38 pitches for Carlson. It'll be interesting to see if he retires Connor here, if they would let him come back out for a 4th inning of relief. Only have Adam Smith available in the bullpen. That's it. Just 2 relievers tonight behind Elmer Rodriguez Cruz, because if you were not with us earlier, Gabriel Jackson, after the game last night, was promoted to Double-A Portland. Portland still has another week of regular season baseball to go. They're in first place, so they've got playoffs coming. Ground ball, tap foul. It's 0-2. And there's some thought you might see some more moves when the drive season is done on Sunday. Worcester, their season, I think, goes to the end of the month like the big league season does. The 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 swinging, and Carlson strikes out the side. Fastball up. Connor couldn't catch up to it. And that is indeed a shutdown inning for Max Carlson. 7th inning stretch time at Fleur. And it's a 4-4 game.
Lake Bowen Baptist Church in Inman invites you to worship with us. Whether you're seeking a new church home, just visiting, or have questions about having a relationship with Jesus Christ. Led by Senior Pastor Brad Atkins and his incredible staff, Lake Bowen Baptist Church exists to deliver the gospel, disciple the Christian, and to deploy the Christ follower. Lake Bowen Baptist Church is located at 404 Sugar Ridge Road in Inman, South Carolina, at Highway 9 and Sugar Ridge Road. You can check out the ministries and other opportunities at Lake Bowen by going to lakebowenbaptist.com.
At Sepco Synthetic Solutions, their experienced staff can enhance and beautify your lawn with an artificial turf for your home or business. When they do, you're guaranteed a low-maintenance lawn, long-lasting beauty, no dirty mud, no fertilizer, no irrigation, and a green yard year-round. Whether it's a backyard, sports field, putting greens, driving range, or pet area, Sepco Synthetic Solutions is committed to providing the best possible product, service, and experience, home or commercial. Visit them online at sepcosyntheticsolutions.com or call 864-905-6155. Sepco Synthetic Solutions.
Some of the other folks who help us do what we do on a nightly basis, Lake Bowen Baptist Church. You can find out more about them at lakebowenbaptist.com. They were in the house last night. CincyFavorites.com. I have got to get some more Skyline chili in the house. Greenwood American Legion Baseball, Arden's Burger and Grill in Central. Got to get some of those double-dipped wings there. Greenville Sports Media and Greenville Print Solutions. Thank you guys for what you do. Top of the order for the drive against Tommy Vale here in the 7th. Earhart, Turner, and Taylor in a 4-4 game. Drive have never led. They were down 2-0. Single run in the second, another in the third to tie it. They were down 4-2. Single run in the 5th. The De Leon home run in the 6th. 1 ball, no strikes to Earhart, who's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored, and he takes a breaking ball. And for a strike, it's 1-1. Vale delivers, swing and a miss. Had him spinning on an off-speed pitch low. 1-2. He'll ask for time and step out, adjust the batting gloves. One-two pitch. And he fights one off, lifts it into shallow right, but shading that way and playing shallow is Casey Saki toward the line to make the play. And there's one out. Now Will Turner, who's walked twice and scorched one to Eddie Park out in center field, who made the catch drifting towards left center. Lefty-lefty matchup. And the first pitch from Vale inside a ball. There's a breaking ball strike, 1-1. Wonder if Tommy Vale has a journalist sister named Vicky. Those of you who get that reference, give yourselves a pat on the back. Check swing, he went too far on a breaking ball. 1-2, or I guess at his age, and taking that reference in the time frame in which it was current back then, it would probably be his mother rather than his sister. One-two pitch. Fastball, and he fouls it away to stay alive. Turner hitting .088, 6 for 68. Chops this one towards a charging shortstop Santos near the bag. He throws him out, and there are two down. Now Nellie Taylor, who has struck out, singled and scored, and struck out.
The center fielder, Nellie Taylor.
Drive hitters have only struck out 5 times so far tonight. Drive pitching, on the other hand, has punched out 12. Taylor, first pitch swinging, pops it foul, just off to our right and over the roof. He takes his one time out now after that swing. Looks like he's trying to flex himself a little bit. Now settles back in. 2 outs, nobody on. 4-4 game, bottom of the 7th inning. 1-1 or the 0-1 pitch is way outside. Now it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1, and that breaking ball got the inside corner. Taylor gave up on it. He thought it was up and maybe inside as well. David Sabal, however, did not, and it's 1-2. Vale pitching, strike 3 swinging, foul tip held on to by Colby Smelly, and the drive go down in order here in the 7th inning. We go off to the 8th in a 4-4 game here at Fluor Field.
Arden's Burger and Grill in Central knows freshness. In fact, the only thing frozen in the entire restaurant are the ice cubes in your drink. Every one of Arden's unique burger choices are hand patties and fried when you order. The fries are fresh cut, and don't forget about their famous double dip wings. Arden's Burger and Grill in Central can also cater your event with everything from meat and 3 to wings. Featured on America's Best Restaurants, it's Arden's Burger and Grill in Central. Find them on Facebook, X, or call today at 864-639-5368.
Looking for sports news? Looking for a great podcast? Look no further than thefanboys.com and greenvillesportsmedia.com. Plus, you can follow up on Furman Paladin Sports at FurmanJoust.com, NC State with a whole pack of Wolves.com, and so much more. You're looking for sports news? We've got you covered. The Fanboys, Greenville Sports Media, Furman Joust, a whole pack of Wolves, so much more. Check them out today.
101, I want it one more time. Here we go. 3.
Max Carlson will indeed come back out to pitch the 8th inning in a 4-4 ball game. He has pitched 3 innings of 2-hit shutout baseball so far. He's walked 1 and struck out 4. Middle third of the order for Winston-Salem, Saki, Galaney, and Kath. Saki is 0 for 3. Last time up, Carlson got him to roll into a 4-6-3 double play. Right-handed batter in the first pitch to him. Breaking ball, stays high, ball 1. Four, 5-0 for the drive, 4-5-0 for the dash. The 1-0. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. 1-1. Carlson does a good job of changing speeds, not just fastball and the ability to locate the changeup, but he changes speeds on the breaking ball as well. 1-1. Another breaking ball outside. Swing and a miss, though, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Casey Saki leading it off here in the 8th inning for Winston-Salem in a 4-4 ball game. 1-2 pitch. And he lifts it in the air, foul and out of play down the right field line. Again, the 1-2. And it's grounded in the hole. Backhanded by Ravello. Long off-balance throw from the grass. Not in time. And that's an infield single for Saki. Ravello did everything he could with it. But no real shot. So the leadoff man aboard for Ryan Galaney, who has walked twice, scored both times, and dribbled one out in front of the plate that Hudson White pounced on and threw him out at first. First pitch fastball is up, ball 1. Turning a throw to first, and back hands first is Casey Saki. In the drive 8th, they'll have the middle third of their batting order: Gonzalez, White, and Chacon. The 1-0. Fastball strike, it's 1-1. Right-hander with the pause. 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up on a breaking ball. Third baseman Montero coming down the line in foul territory, and he can't make the play. He whiffed on it. I don't know if Carlson coming in distracted him, but nobody apparently was calling the ball. And now Carlson and Montero talking with one another and heading back to their respective positions, but that is routine. That play's got to be made, and there's got to be communication there. So new life for Galaney. Let's see what happens. Here is the 1-2 pitch from Carlson. And a breaking ball outside. Two balls and two strikes. Break even pitch. And low, ball 3. So 3-2 for Carlson. That was his 51st pitch, if you're counting. The payoff, and it's hit sharply to Ravello. 6-4-3, double play, 2 down. Second one that Carlson has rolled tonight. Ravello to De Leon to Gonzalez. And now Wes Kath, who has a 2-run homer, a strikeout, and a walk. Big, strong left-handed batter. And a changeup in for a strike. Carlson trying to complete 4 innings of relief here tonight. Swing and a miss. And he's a strike away from ending the inning and giving whatever section Wes Kath is batting for the second prize in the Burger King K-Man of the Night contest. They already have the value fry. They're trying to get the free cheeseburger. Here's the 0-2. Low and inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Colby Smelly waiting on deck. 4-4 game. 2 outs, nobody on for Winston-Salem, top of the 8th inning. Carlson's 1-2. Nope. Time was called. A pitch clock violation on Carlson. He didn't get it off in time, and it's 2-2. You don't have to get the pitch delivered, but you have to start your motion before the clock strikes 0. He didn't. So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now he's ready. Break-even pitch. Strike 3, swinging with a changeup. More free food. And more importantly, the inning is over. 5 strikeouts for Carlson, and we go to the bottom of the 8th inning in a 4-4 game. Here at Grand Slam Ministries, our goal is to share the love of Jesus Christ through multiple platforms, while at the same time executing our core missions of mentorship and helping children in need. The primary way we can effectively do all of those things is through the Dan Scott Show, our weekly Christian radio show that airs in multiple markets around the nation and the world. We are asking you to partner with us to not only sustain what we are currently doing, but to grow both our on-air and online presence and our ability to fund those core missions. Can you spare as little as $25 per month? How about $10? If we can get 200 partners to join us at each of those small, sustainable levels, we can begin to accomplish everything we believe God has called us to do. So can you help us today with a donation of either $25 or $10 per month? Go to www.grandslamministries.org to donate, to get more information, or to ask questions. That's grandslamministries.org. And thank you for supporting the Dan Scott Show and Grand Slam Ministries. Bottom of the 8th inning. 4-4 game. Atlanta Bread Company called to the bullpen for the Winston-Salem Dash. Young man that we saw here on Tuesday night, Harold Rosado. In that one, 2 innings, a hit, 3 strikeouts. On the season, making his 10th appearance all in relief, and he's been good. 1-0, a 184 run average. 8 hits, 3 runs earned in 14 2/3 innings. And here's the key. Only 3 walks and 21 strikeouts. Tommy Vale, 2 innings, a hit, a run, no walks, a strikeout. He gave up the game-tying home run to Framey De Leon. It'll be Brian Gonzalez leading off the bottom of the 8th inning. Gonzo 1 for 3 with an RBI. And the first pitch he swings, and he hits it in the air to right center field. Eddie Park drifting back and a couple of steps shy of the warning track, makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now Hudson White has walked and scored, struck out, and singled. Right-handed batting catcher. The first pitch to him is swung on and tapped foul by the third base dugout. No balls and a strike. In the Winston-Salem 9th inning, bottom third of their batting order due up, Smelly, Santos, and Zavala. The 0-1 breaking ball and a beauty. Buckled Hudson White, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Juan Chacon on deck. Anybody gets on, Luis Ravello at bat. Rosado with the pause. The 0-2 pitch. Bounced it up there. 1-2. One out, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th inning, a 4-4 game. 1-2 pitch. And he went too far on a slider in the dirt, strike 3. Not only in the dirt, but probably 2 feet outside. First strikeout for Rosado. And 2 outs, nothing going on. Here's Chacon, who has doubled in a run, flied to right and popped to second. Got to think that Max Carlson is done after 4 shutout innings of relief. We'll see, with only Adam Smith remaining in the bullpen. Here's a ground ball, fair, inside the first base bag, headed into the right field corner. Chacon on his way to second. Saki digs it out. Big turn by Chacon, and he overran the bag, slipped, and had to dive back in. If Miguel Santos doesn't fumble that throw a bit, they might get Chacon, but his second double of the night makes this 8th inning a little interesting now with 2 outs. He is the go-ahead run at the plate for Luis Ravello. Ravello is 0 for 2 with a walk. That is the go-ahead run at second base with 2 outs. Turns back around left-handed, does Ravello, and the first pitch is a 2-hopper to second. Charging is Sprinkle, underhands to first, and the inning is over. So the 2-out double, and that's all. And after 8 complete, it remains a 4-4 game at Fluor Field. And guess what? Max Carlson is going back out for the 9th inning. We'll be back in a moment.
Is your roof leaking or damaged? Do your gutters need repair? You can Google roofing companies until your computer overheats, or you can simply call the best. Bracken Roofing and Gutter. Whether it's roof replacement, new and remodel installation, roofing insurance claims, whatever your needs, Bracken Roofing and Gutter will simply do it right the first time. And the same goes for gutter screen installations. Forget about balancing on ladders and cleaning your gutters. Let Bracken Roofing and Gutter screen them for you today. Listen, don't settle for subpar work. Get a free inspection today. Check out their reviews on Facebook. You'll see many satisfied customers, and they're all saying the same thing, that they're happy that they chose Bracken Roofing and Gutter. That's Bracken Roofing and Gutter. Call Kyle today at 864-704-5993.
Carlson back out for the 9th inning. He has pitched 4 innings of 3-hit, no-run baseball in relief of the starter tonight, Elmer Rodriguez Cruz. He has walked 1 and struck out 5 as Carlson. He'll get the bottom third of the batting order, Smelly, Santos, and Zavala. The drive 9th. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 De Leon, Montero, and Earhart. First pitch, a breaking ball strike to Kobe Smelly. He has struck out, walked, and scored and singled in 2 times up. The 0-1. Strike called on the outside corner, a fastball. Actually a changeup. Sounded like a fastball. It's 0-2. Tom Van Hotdog getting some press from Greenville Drive X account tonight. 0-2 pitch. Fly ball to right. Backing on it is Turner. He's there, and there's 1 out. Now Miguel Santos trying to avoid what happened to Juan Chacon of the drive last night. Trying to avoid possession of the dreaded golden sombrero. He has struck out 3 times, once looking, the last 2 times swinging. Carlson's first pitch to him is a breaking ball, tapped up the third baseline. They're going to let it roll, and it goes foul. Had no choice because if it stays fair, that's a base hit. Not going to pick it up and throw him out. No balls and a strike. Samuel Zavala had come from the on-deck circle to retrieve the bat for Miguel Santos. Patted him on the helmet as he headed back on deck, and Santos back in. It's no balls and a strike. And strike 2 called a fastball on the outside corner. Oh and 2 on Santos. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 9th. A 4-4 game here at Fluor Field. Max Carlson with the pause, the 0-2, and he misses down and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Right-hander ready, delivers. And a breaking ball that's going to be dumped into shallow right center field for a base hit. So no golden sombrero for Santos. He's a 1-out base runner. And here's the number 9 hitter, Zavala. 1 for 2, a 2-run double back in the 4th inning. He's also drawn a walk. Carlson has rolled 2 double play balls in his first 4 innings. There's a fastball strike. I like about what we're seeing from this young man again is he's not lighting up the radar gun by any stretch of the imagination. The fastball's peaked at about 91, but changing speeds, location, all of the things that go into pitching. Fly ball, left field. Going back is Earhart to the warning track, leaps, and he can't get it. Off the wall, bounding back to the infield, all the way around comes Santos. He will score, and Winston-Salem takes a 5-4 lead, and Zavala, his 2nd double of the night, his 3rd run batted in. See, Earhart didn't miss that by much. If you watch the replay again, matter of fact, he may have overrun it a little bit, and the ball was kind of behind him as he went airborne. That's the go-ahead run. And now here is Eddie Park, who's 1 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts. And he shoots it foul down the left field line, out of play. So the drive now going to be forced to play catch-up in the bottom of the 9th inning, down a run. And, well, that's a big insurance run for the Dash out at second base right now. And it's hit hard, but right at Gonzalez at first, who was playing deep and toward the line. He'll take it himself for the second out, with Zavala moving up 90 feet. So he's at third with 2 down. Here's Jordan Sprinkle, who's 0 for 4. He has struck out twice.
The second baseman, Jordan Sprinkle.
67 pitches in relief for Carlson. First pitch to Sprinkle is a fastball strike. Infield is back, 2 down, trying to get out of it with just the 1-run scoring. The 0-1. And the dirt, and a good stop, sliding to his left to smother that one, Hudson White. Again for the drive, 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of the 9th inning. De Leon, Montero, and Earhart. One ball, 1 strike to Sprinkle. Carlson pitching, and he pops him up. Shallow right, coming on is Turner. And the inning is over. But the RBI double by Zavala gives Winston-Salem a 5-4 lead as we head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Can the drive rally here on this Friday night? We'll find out in just a moment.
Lake Bowen Baptist Church in Inman invites you to worship with us, whether you're seeking a new church home, just visiting, or have questions about having a relationship with Jesus Christ. Led by Senior Pastor Brad Atkins and his incredible staff, Lake Bowen Baptist Church exists to deliver the gospel, disciple the Christian, and to deploy the Christ follower. Lake Bowen Baptist Church is located at 404 Sugar Ridge Road in Inman, South Carolina, at Highway 9 and Sugar Ridge Road. You can check out the ministries and other opportunities at Lake Bowen by going to lakebowenbaptist.com.
At Sepco Synthetic Solutions, their experienced staff can enhance and beautify your lawn with an artificial turf for your home or business. When they do, you're guaranteed a low-maintenance lawn, long-lasting beauty, no dirty mud, no fertilizer, no irrigation, and a green yard year-round. Whether it's a backyard, sports field, putting greens, driving range, or pet area, Sepco Synthetic Solutions is committed to providing the best possible product, service, and experience, home or commercial. Visit them online at sepcosyntheticsolutions.com or call 864-905-6155. Sepco Synthetic Solutions.
Here in the bottom of the 9th. Give them some help. Get up.
Well, for the third time in the first 4 games of this series, the drive go to the bottom of the 9th, needing a run to tie, 2 to win. They were unable to do it the first 2 times. We will see what we will see here on this Friday night. De Leon, Montero, and Earhart against Harold Rosado. And if he's able to finish this, it would be his second win of the season against no losses. And Carlson, as well as he pitched, would take the loss. He'd go to 0-2. But boy, 5 innings and just the 1 run in the top of the 9th inning. But that's the difference in the game. Framey De Leon hit a solo homer in the 6th inning, batting right-handed to tie the game at 4 at the time. Turns back around left-handed, and Rosado's first pitch, a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, down and in, ball 1. De Leon waiting. Swing and a miss. It's now 3 for 6 in the 2 games he's played in this series since coming back up from Salem for the second time this year. 1-1 pitch to him. And a changeup in for a strike. It's 1-2. He asked for time. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Strike 3 swinging. Pitch down. And there's 1 out. Carlson, 5 innings, 5 hits, just the 1 run. He walked 1 and struck out 5. But on the hook for the loss despite pitching outstanding baseball. Here's Montero, 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch. Slider in the dirt, ball 1. Well, again, could channel the late, great Pirates broadcaster Bob Prince. We need a bloop and a blast. Fly ball back into right. Going back on it is Saki. It's over his head. It's one hopping off the wall. Montero around second. He's going to try to make it to third. He will be in without a throw. Tying run 90 feet away. Juan Montero goes the other way, shoots it over the head of right fielder Casey Saki. And the drive in business. Now Zach Earhart. Look at it again. When Saki couldn't get it, that pretty much sealed the fact it was going to be 3. Now the infield will come in. Earhart 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. First pitch to him is a fastball strike at 97. He had 2 of these opportunities last night. Delivered a run-scoring base hit once. The 0-1. Low and away. In games in which they trail after 8 innings, which doesn't apply tonight because the run scored in the top of the 9th, the drive are 4 and 58. It was tied after 8 tonight. Here comes the 1-1 to Earhart. Breaking ball, and it just missed outside. 2-1. Infield in, 1 out. Montero, the tying run at third base in the bottom of the 9th inning. The 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. And it's outside, ball 3. Will Turner waiting on deck. Rosado looking into his catcher, Smelly, for the sign. The 3-1 to Earhart is swung on, and it's hit high and deep. Left field, it is off the top of the wall. Montero will score. Earhart into second. We are tied at 5, and oh my goodness, he missed his first professional home run by just a matter of a foot or 2. Hit it way up in the air. Montero at one point standing on third base had both hands in the air. He thought it was gone. Earhart started running late. He thought it was gone. And actually, looking at the replay, didn't hit as high up on the wall initially as I thought it did, but still, a game-tying double for Zach Earhart, and he's the winning run now at second base for Will Turner. Pitching coach John Kovalik had been out. now heading back to the plate is Colby Smelly. Here is Turner. 0 for 2. He's walked twice. There's another young man who could use something positive to happen at the plate. Winning run at second, 1 out. First pitch to Turner. And a changeup in there for a strike. Nellie Taylor on deck. Earhart with really good speed. A base hit to the outfield with any kind of distance to it is going to win the game. The 0-1. And he swings and he fouls it out of here left side. So the Drive have a chance to win it. Otherwise, we'll have free baseball. And for about the 4th time tonight, the line scores are identical. 5-8-0 for both teams. No balls and 2 strikes to Turner. Rosado backward glance at second, the pitch. And he pulls it foul on the ground past the far end of the Drive dugout. Earhart was dancing, bluffed like he was going to try to steal third. Holding it 0-2 on Turner. Looking to strike a blow and send the fans home happy. Again, Rosado's 0-2, and fastball at 97 pushes him off the plate inside, 1-2. Left-handed batter waiting, and the 1-2 pitch. And he grounds it toward the first baseman. Coming in is Galaney. He'll take it himself. 2 outs. Earhart moves up to third. And now Nellie Taylor will have a chance to play hero. Right now, you'll take a wild pitch, a pass ball, anything. Taylor has struck out 3 times tonight, has a single and a run scored. And the first pitch misses inside, ball 1. Infield back all the way around. Outfield playing him to pull. Winning run at third, 2 down. The 1-0 pitch. Low and inside again. 2 balls and no strikes. Brian Gonzalez would be next. Rosado leaning in for the sign. Straightens up. The 2-0 pitch to Nellie Taylor on the way. Swing and a miss. Had him spinning on a changeup. Taylor looks into the first base dugout and nods his head to the affirmative, says, "I'm okay." Waiting on the 2-1. Rosado delivers. And it's low, ball 3. 3-1. Does he get a fastball here? Winning run at third, 2 down. We are about to find out. Rosado's 3-1 pitch. It was a fastball, and he missed down and in, ball 4. And that'll give Gonzo a shot with 2 down. Gonzalez has struck out, popped out, an RBI single, and flied out to deep right center field. So runners on the corners with 2 down, but the only one that matters is the guy at third base, Zach Earhart. Big hole on the right side for Gonzalez. Rosado ready to go to work on him, and the first pitch to the Drive first baseman is high, ball 1. So all of a sudden, some high drama at the old ball orchard tonight. Drive have come off the mat to tie it, looking for something with 2 outs to win it here in the bottom of the 9th inning. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And Gonzo taps it foul, third base side. Changeup had him out in front, 1-1. They are playing him in right field and center field as an opposite field hitter. And again, a massive hole on the right side of the infield for Gonzo. Winning run at third, and Earhart, Taylor at first, 2 down. The 1-1 pitch. And he taps it slowly. Third base line. This is going to be trouble. Capps running through. Not in time. And the drive win it. Infield single for Gonzalez brings home Earhart. And the drive, third time is the charm in this series. Coming into the ninth inning, 2 previous times down a run. They couldn't get it done. Tonight they did. And Brian Gonzalez dribbles home the winning run with an infield single. And the drive win it, 6-5. Stay tuned. We'll be back to run you through the numbers and wrap it up right after this.
This summer, we're going from minor league baseball to major fun. Whether you're just stopping by or looking for that Grand Slam getaway, Wyndham rewards everyone. Start earning points on your next qualified by Wyndham hotel stay and redeem them for minor league baseball tickets and experiences all summer long. Not a Wyndham Rewards member? Join for free at WyndhamRewards.com. Restrictions apply. Visit WyndhamRewards.com for more details.
Sometimes we lose, sometimes we win. Sometimes we try to fit it all in. Sometimes we don't know what's in store. Sometimes we find what we're looking for. Sometimes we're rolling easy and free. Sometimes 1 and 1 makes 3. So much to love along this ride. That's why Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
Well, you're looking for something good to happen for the drive in this series, and it took a while, but they got it done. A 2-run bottom of the ninth inning to turn a 5-4 deficit into a 6-5 win. Dan Scott back with you here at Fluor Field. It was that kind of night, back and forth, and in fact, the drive never led until the winning run scored. They were down 2-0. 2-1, tied it at 2, down 4-2. Single runs in the 5th and 6th to tie it again. Stayed that way until the top of the ninth inning when Winston-Salem got a run to go up 5-4. But in the bottom of the ninth inning, the one-out triple by Montero, the RBI double off the Green Monster by Earhart to tie the game. Turner grounds out to first base, advancing Earhart to third. Taylor walked, and then Gonzalez, the infield single up the third base line to bring home the winning run, and the drive finally get their first win of the series. 6-5 here tonight. The line score for the drive, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They stranded 8. And for Winston-Salem, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6. Carlson, and good for him, he deserved a better fate than it looked like he was going to get. He gets the win. 5 innings of 1-run relief tonight. He's 1-1. Rosado takes a loss. He's 1-1. And the game took 2 hours and 46 minutes to play before an announced crowd of 5,261. So the driver now 35-29 in the second half. Winston-Salem is 29-35. Game 5 of the series tomorrow night. It will be Yordani Monegro, his final start of the year for the drive. Hagen Smith, the lefty, same thing for Winston-Salem. Stephen Olshansky will have the play-by-play for you because Tom and I will be doing Furman University football tomorrow.